Let's go and welcome back to another week of Talking Trophy. All right, we can't beat around the bush. We got to jump straight into the main event. Spanian the GOAT.
Yes.
So Spanian came around our area and made an episode, and there's mixed emotions.
Very mixed emotions.
There's mixed emotions. One from Australia and one from the area. You know.
Yeah.
I gotta say straight up off the bat, shout out to Spanian, as in not about what he recorded, actually off camera, from what I heard about him.
Oh, no way.
Bro, like all the boys were saying, bro, every single person that met him was like, yo, he's such a down to earth person.
Yeah.
He was honest, he was humble, just his approach, and he genuinely was like, it's not for camera, he's genuinely interested.
Yeah.
Even off camera, apparently he was like, yo, he's having a convo. And it's like he's fully engaged.
It's because it's something that he grew up with. So he likes that whole aspect of like commission housing.
Yeah.
Because that's what I grew up around. So seeing how different states do it, even with different ethnicities doing it, and I think some things it's an interest. He goes, and also relatability.
100%, because the episode was called Into the Hood, and mate, this is the first time
Inside the African.
he actually went into like houses,
yeah,
and he was hanging out with people,
brassies,
he was hanging out
junkies,
brassies, and look, we found a couple Hollywood actors there, because there was a couple of stars. There was stars. There was a couple hidden gems. The Vietnamese dude towards the end.
Yeah.
I come back, I just talk normal.
Yeah.
Because the stuff I give her, it's like not my fault. I give it to her. She said she'll work it out.
I will. Well, you just yelled at me and it's how you spoke to me.
Catman.
What do they call you, Catman?
Who's a cat?
Oh yeah, how many you got?
I did have when COVID was happening. I had 33.
Catman as well, legend. He's gonna be iconic. And what's the girl's name? What was her name? I can't remember her name, but she does the morning show, and Jessica does the night show.
She runs the night show. I usually run the morning show. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's on the meds. Jessica's on the meds, but I'm
Her
not.
intro scene, she had a crack pipe in her hand or a syringe, bro, something.
Someone commented she was holding it like it was a microphone.
Yeah, bro, bad.
But when some people don't actually like to show like these Spanian videos. They don't hit. A lot of people don't like.
It gets backlash.
Videos. A lot of backlash.
Yeah, even there was that video. Have you seen the one on his I think it's one of his reels, where like he was telling how like back in the day how they used to break into car windows. He said these little pebbles, if you smack it hard enough, it breaks the windows. And all the comments are like, "Thanks for encouraging people and teaching them how to break into cars."
Yeah. So he to be honest, I understand that.
I understand
because I told you that neck craving thing. It's like when people used to live a life, but it's an indirect way of glorifying it and stuff like that. So people find that thing. But at the end of the day, like you have to realize this guy's not. It's all like freestyle. He's not like sitting down just pre-planning everything. Like,
and I'm gonna
ruin this for people, or I want to put these guys on the map. I want to be a celebrity of this.
He's a great host on the fly.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. He's going and he's hosting people, random people in the street. He's doing what podcasts are doing, but he's roaming on the street, on the fly.
Yeah.
Thinking of content to speak about, ask questions about. Like, the guy is...
He's so switched
very
on,
witty with it. He's very witty.
Got good wit. And he's... I've said I think he's genuine. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? It's like, he doesn't come in with like 20 people. It's just him and a GoPro.
Yeah.
That's it.
No security,
Nothing, bro. The guy's massive, apparently. How big is he?
Only 6'3", yeah?
Yeah, he's massive.
6'3", but you know how much he weighs? He weighs over 120 kilos. Muscle. Yeah, that's muscle.
That's crazy, bro.
120 kilos muscle that's is nuts.
So the video highlights the area, yeah? And I'm watching the video, I'm like, you know what's crazy? It does look like that from an outside perspective. But when you live in the area, for example,
you go this every day,
North Melbourne. I don't really see it like that, you know. Like I feel safe.
Yeah.
You know, I don't see that. Like, there's been a lot of circumstances where the danger has happened, but I just felt like it's just another day. And then when you're like, and for example, even these like the brassies in the videos, these are like we see them every day. We have normal interactions with them.
Yeah.
We see how they are. We see them as like, oh, they're just brassies, you know, like they're just living their life. We just talk to them and we walk past them and stuff. But there was one moment in the episode where I was just like, yo, I said I'll give respect to this guy Spanian. When the kid asked him for advice, he's like, yo, you got any advice for us youngsters, whatever?
Said, get off the drugs.
And he said, get off drugs.
Drugs will ruin any plan, any advice, anything. As long as your mind's clear, then you can start making steps to progress. That's number one, without a doubt. If you're using drugs, don't even worry about advice.
And he goes, if you're on the drugs, don't even worry about advice.
Yeah, don't worry. You're not going to cop that. You're not going to benefit from the advice. Get off drugs first. And that's my, like, for me, that's the one thing I tell all the boys.
Yeah.
I say, don't do anything, then you get everything sorted.
Yeah.
And it's facts, man.
So true.
And a lot of people in the area, when they get off it, they're like, yo, I get life now. Yeah. Everything's so clear. You realize how big the world is. You know what I mean? That's why you find, I always say North Melbourne, Flemington, Escovale, Kensington, it's a matrix.
Yeah.
I find it a matrix. Once you get off drugs, you're like, you see how big the world is.
Yeah.
And then once you travel, you're like, what the hell is this?
So much.
And you realize how like inconvenient, like how small these areas
You're living
are.
life. Well, like you're limiting your life.
You're limiting your life.
Yeah.
But straight up, that Spanian video, I'm not gonna lie, I was watching it, I'm just like, bro, this is gonna make the area look so bad.
Yeah.
But then again, man, he did highlight the negativity, 100%.
But he also highlighted positivity.
There was a lot of there was a couple positives. The ones when he went to the mosque, for example, and he's like, yo, you see the kids playing soccer, people hanging out playing pool, table tennis, and then
even at the recreation center,
at the community center, when you went to the community center, and you know what's crazy? When everyone was running away, they're not running because they weren't. Like we found that we know why they were running. The boys weren't running away from like the camera because they were like fugitives or had warrants and stuff. They just didn't want to be on camera in that, like, if you get caught in that, like,
that light,
it's a bit of a bad look. But the boys that did, for example, the one in the mosque when they had that chat, and the boys in the community center when they're like, yeah, this is a community center, we hang out here and play basketball. It shows there is light, you know what I mean? There's good things in this community.
Yeah.
And for example, like,
but even the guy I forgot his name, the one that was hosting, he was saying that because of the culture, it grounds people. It takes you back to your roots. It's a reminder. So you constantly, even though despite you can go down those paths, it's the culture that brings you back and centers you again.
100%. Yeah, it's the culture too. But one thing I was like, oh, you know, it made that I didn't like was it made a lot of it made the people look like, yo, these are African kids. They're not Australian. Because most of the kids were born here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like the kids should have said, yo, we're Aussie boys, we're born in Australia, we're from African background. You know? And you know me, I'm a big advocate for, yo, end of the day, we're born here, this is our country, we gotta contribute, we're Australians, man.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you're born here, you've never seen your country. Yeah. For example, I've never seen Eritrea. Yeah. I've been to Africa, but I've never actually seen my homeland. Yeah, where my parents are from. I'm Australian, bro. Yeah. Like, in the end of the day, I am an Australian. And I identify I'm a die-hard Aussie. So when you're in the comment section saying deport him, where am I going to go? Mate, I haven't even seen back home. You know? Yeah. But also, one thing is, those people love negativity, like we were saying last week. So these videos like this, man, they'll get highlighted. But
you know what's funny, right? But I feel like all the negative comments, if you actually watch it, there's no thing, like, if anything, it's more positive than any other videos he's done. Every other Into the Hood video is always showing on the demographic, the neglection from the area, everything, but it never actually, you rarely find, like, from what I'm recalling, there isn't much where there's a strong community element to it. Yeah. But this video did.
And I don't want to look like I'm biased, but this looked like the most organic Into the Hood he's done in Australia. Because in all the other suburbs, it's 30, 40 people running behind him.
Bro, and it's like, bro, hundreds, bro. Some of them
people running behind him. And they're just like, yeah, lad.
It's almost like it's planned.
And it's exaggerated. Yeah, it's like, yeah, lad. And you see people doing like skids and all this. Whereas this one, it's literally, they walk, they run into this guy. They walk, they run into this guy. Yeah. It's very organic. It wasn't like we're trying to, and it does look a bit hood. But one thing I wanted to say was like, yo, these videos, if you look at it, it's probably like maybe like they ran into 20 people in the community, 30 people. Yeah. A lot of the other people in our area, man, all got careers, all workers, hardworking individuals, you know? And it's just like, when people, you can see the ignorance in Australia, 100%. You can't beat around the bush. There's ignorance in Australia because it's like, but even people before the video came out, deporting immigrants, third world, and they're just putting all these comments. It was like 1 minute into the video dropping. I remember like 1 minute, they already think. So they didn't even give it a chance. Yeah. You can tell, you know? And even our Spaniards probably looking back thinking, this is a bad look for me. Because I've showed every other hood. A lot of them were probably white.
Yeah.
He went to Alice Springs as well, indigenous people.
Yeah.
There wasn't any, hey, send them back, do this, lock them up, all this.
Yeah.
It's just like, just joking about them. But this one is just the straight black people.
But
deport them.
it goes to show there's such a role the media play on demographics of people where they aren't exposed to areas like North Melbourne or Collingwood or Richmond, for example, where there's more of a higher demographic out there. These people clearly like are taking what they just see on 9 News, African gangs.
Yeah.
And are reacting purely based on that.
And you know what's the funniest bit? The guy's like, so when they asked him, he's like, so you guys all get branched the same? He goes, no, the pseudos or something else.
Yeah, bro. The guy,
hey, shout out our pseudos. You guys need a video yourselves.
Yeah.
Because I know after this, guys.
Homeboy just said it was them. Don't worry,
Yeah,
for us, it's them. He goes, we just get included. They say African. The guy was saying, don't say African, say pseudo.
A lot of that stuff you see on the news about African gang violence in Melbourne, a lot of that's Sudanese, and that's what like they portray it like, and they portray it as just everyone.
That's basically what the guy was saying.
Yeah. He was pretty much saying that. He was saying that, guys.
Yeah.
But the thing is too.
That's what the guy was saying. He goes, nah, not Somalis, no way, not us, bro, not us.
It was like he just said Somalis, Sudanese, North Sudanese. Eritreans, and that's it, and South Sudanese as well. We have a lot of South Sudanese in our community, but I was just dying at that because it's like no. Also, all that crime on the TV, that's not us, man. That's not us, guys. But from this video, man, look, it gives people a perspective into life outside.
Yeah,
like if you're not from this area, a lot of there's people that live literally opposite the buildings that don't know how the inside of the buildings look. There's people that live across these streets that think. They don't know what's going on here. And they don't realize, hey, it's a challenging life. And you know what's even crazier? It's like, bro, you got to give props. You have to give the flowers to the people that are working from this area.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing what life we live, what things we run into on the day-to-day basis.
You're pushing past
and
that,
obstacles.
And you're doing your job. Yeah.
And that's what it is, you know what I mean? We're going past all these issues.
Yeah.
All these obstacles that are stopping us from being the best we can possibly be. And we're getting careers. We're going to university. We're going to school. We're finishing. You know, we have careers. We're starting businesses. You know what I mean? Yeah. And straight up, man, this podcast is a platform for that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People see this from our podcast. Look, we got a platform out here, and you know it's good. We're talking about this too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
But straight up, shout out to Spanian and
shout out, mate.
Hey, we love what you're doing, Kaz, because at the end of the day, your story is very inspirational. And hey, a lot of kids are probably watching his video and they're saying, "Yo, is this how the area is like? I don't want to be like this.
Yeah,
I wanna push myself. I want to be better. I don't want to be a drop kick or whatever. I want to be better than whatever my potential is. I want to meet my potential.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, he's promoting like this is a life I've lived. I'm a living example of why you don't go down this lifestyle. And he goes, he's just lucky enough that even though he's in his 30s, he managed to flip it around, get popular.
That's the thing too, man. I think
COVID made this guy blow up.
Huh?
COVID made this guy blow up.
100%.
This guy was going hard in the COVID rants.
And he took advantage of it, man. And that's what it is. It's opportunities. For example, we could do podcasts for another, and we might not even get our flowers or whatever for another 3 years, and then bang, one video happens and we just blow up. That's what it is, man. And like we reach all these people.
Yeah. For you, have you heard anything negative? Do you feel like is there anything like, I wish they didn't highlight that, or is there anything on your end, or do you feel like it's just?
To be honest, like a lot of the people like that do work and stuff like that. They're like, bro, that's so embarrassing. Yeah, it made us look so bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's true. Like now that you say, for example, if you say you're from either North Melbourne, it's been happening our whole lives. You say you're from North Melbourne, Flemington, Ascovale, people go like, you know, it's like indirectly, it's like, are they one of those people? You know? And it's like,
they want to know if you're in the commission or out of the commission flats.
Mate, are you?
That's what they want to know. When they hear you from North Melbourne, Flemington.
You gangster or are you straight?
When you say, Ryan, when you say you're from North Melbourne, are you talking about in those buildings or?
Yeah. and hey,
are you saying inside those?
But
buildings?
Hey, they froth it when you say you're from in the buildings.
Yeah,
they froth it.
Wow.
They're like, whoa, how's it living there?
How'd you get here?
Yeah.
How'd you get a job here, mate? I didn't know they were doing a sponsorship program.
Yeah. We got an African inclusion program going on over here, do we? But look, let's go. The highlight of the video, to be honest,
Was the Brassies.
We need to give a shout out to the Brassies. And you know what's crazy? All the Brassies were white.
Yeah.
That's the funniest bit. But no one's saying the poor did.
Yeah.
It's the Brassies are white, but you know what it is? It's the characters.
Yeah.
We live with this every day. Like I grew up knowing all the, like seeing these Brassies around, and they're characters for us. And they're a part of our lives, to be honest. And we interact with them and stuff like that, you know? My favorite, who'd be your favorite Brassie?
In the whole video?
Yeah.
I just love the intro to Catman.
Which one? When he's in his house or just in general?
In his house.
The rock music?
Yeah.
Billing hours, placing this in the middle of his house.
Bro, like, you know when you're watching a movie and they intro like, he's like the cool character.
Yeah.
They did him like that, bro. They made him like, they hyped him up, bro.
Yeah. Catman looked heavy, bro.
Catman's a hero now in the area.
I'd have to go the last guy, man.
The Asian one?
No, the last guy in the end when he
Oh,
did the
the
shadow
Brassie.
boxing. He's like, yeah, mate, 4 African blokes tried to get me in the elevator. That's how I got this mark. And Marky goes, did you fight him off? He goes, yeah, mate, did a bit of boxing. And starts shadow boxing.
Fought him off? Yeah, but Irish guys.
I was like, yo, that's top tier. But then again, yo, listen to this. That guy got locked up for killing his best mate, drunk.
Oh, no way.
That's what he stabbed his best mate to death.
Wow.
Yeah, he was
Full
drunk
on.
and they had anything, and he got locked up, and now he's living.
Yeah.
In that, now he's living with his girlfriend and stuff. But that was his story. And look, another reason is like we grow up in an environment where we got a murderer.
Yeah.
But we don't care. Like we're not fussed about it. The guy's living his life. There's a lot of people like this in the area. Like there's a lot of people that seen. And the thing is, people don't understand. A lot of people that deal with like heavy drugs and stuff, they see some horrendous stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
a
the guy
dark
was saying
world.
statistically, like, even sexual assault rates are going up in the area.
Yeah.
Because, like, of the amount of people that end up in the commission housing from it.
And that's what happened. It's like, look, to be honest, a lot of people a lot of the families did come as refugees here to have a better life. And you can tell the parents do grind it out, bro.
Yeah.
And listen, there's no
3 jobs,
Yeah.
long hours.
And there's for example, if you're trapping whatever, you have no excuse. I'll say it straight. Like I'm not gonna beat around the bush. There was a couple racial comments, but within those little racial comments, there was a couple lines, and they said you shouldn't be victimized. You shouldn't have any victim excuse. Your parents came here, they grinded it out. They did, and the hours, these graveyard shifts, they grinded it out to give you a better life. And for you to turn around and just like, yo, start doing all this gangster stuff and stuff, it's not it.
To be honest, you can go and get a job at a warehouse a couple of years, mate. You can rack up some good savings.
You can get some good money, and it's not it. So they were. Hey, it is facts, and this shouldn't even be glorified. For example, if people are watching this the Spanian video and being like, "Yeah, cuz, shit, lad, let me go do this trapping or whatever," you're misinterpreting the whole video completely.
Yeah.
So whoever's watching this, get a job, go to uni. Stop trapping.
Get off Centrelink.
And what else?
Get off drugs.
Get off drugs. That's
Big
the
one.
first thing you have to do.
Get off the drugs.
Get off the drugs. But you know, another highlight of the whole thing was the comments.
Yes.
So the video of Spanian, I've screenshotted a couple.
Should I read some out now?
Yeah, I've screenshotted a couple as well of some comments made in
From the
Spanian
YouTube
video.
or Instagram?
I've got both. So
let's go with we'll go start off on.
Okay, you go.
Oh, you know what? Let's go before video. Let's go Instagram.
Okay.
All right.
Because these comments are funny, elite, racist, ignorant, but you just got, you know what it is? You just got to find the positive out of something negative.
All right. So the caption, inside the African hoods of North Melbourne. To be fair, you should have said African hoods.
Yeah.
It's like bait.
Yeah.
It's such a bait.
It
Such
is.
a bait caption, bro. First comment, 651 likes. I just don't understand why you'd come to Australia for a better life and opportunities just to be gang affiliated and be a pest to society. This is the minority, by the way. The majority really are beautiful people, have amazing cultural values.
Oh,
He flipped it.
She did. Hey, she baited you in and got you.
All right, now this is a good one. Deport the lot of them. 330 likes. 118 likes by Jacko_94.
Yeah.
Let's say their names as well.
Yeah.
Gonna be wild watching a home invasion on YouTube.
There's one by a burner account. It's Neil Riggers 2024 burner account for sure.
Yeah.
This is cringe. These monkeys don't do anything for society but act like spoiled brats. They come to this country and pretend to be gangsters. Holy cringe, Paul, all these useless pretend gang members. Guess who his profile picture is? The guy that did the stabbing in the Westfield shopping centre.
No way.
Yeah, it's a burner account. It's crazy.
That's
bro.
bad. Someone said diversity is a strength.
My favorite comment was one that was on the YouTube is this must be the skilled migrants the government keeps talking about.
Yeah.
That was deadly.
I'm just gonna go back to back. You ready? They're ruining Australia. Deport.
Hey,
Half the people throwing immigrants this and that needed to run a check on ancestry before telling people where they should go back to. Eyes looking backwards.
hey, there was a scene where one of the boys starts rapping in the video. Someone commented on that saying, "My tax money goes to that rapping?" ?
Yeah. Might see the guy who did my home invasion 9 months ago and took my car. He said, "Hope they take off their masks. Let's oge."
Oh, there was one. Someone goes, "Paid taxes so they can so you can live on welfare." Someone replied to that comment saying, "You're in the lowest tax bracket. Your tax would barely cover the yearly travel for politicians to travel to Canberra for Parliament."
Flemington Sudanese tried to hold my IGA and rob them for the alcohol.
Hey, racially profiling. Rightly so. Look at that zoo. And then someone comments, "You talking about Catman's house? But he looked Aussie as F to me." Those Aussies are levels more scattered than the Africans, lol.
Yeah, here's a good one. Ready? These guys are effing piss weak. All they do is home invasions on old people for their BMWs and have their machetes handy because they can't fight like real men. Lock all of them up. Whoever commits a crime. Effing sick of these tryhards.
Hey, but in all seriousness, Australia, we need a reflection of how we feel about black people.
Yeah.
Because really, these comments...
Hey, it seems like a majority of the comments are...
But they're all burner accounts, to be honest. If you're doing it with your profile, shout out, respect.
No, but you know what it is? It's usually the minority that speak up heavy. So they overcompensate. So that's why they're just backing up. Like, for the most people, they're just looking at the comments, laughing or whatever. Yeah. But no one will comment like, "We love Africans."
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, who's gonna come out of their way?
No one's doing that.
All right, let's jump into
and no hipsters in the comments backing up the.
Yeah,
migrants.
The Liberals are doing us a bit hard. Like, come on.
Sure, they're probably not watching Spanian.
Yeah, they're not watching. They hate Spanian probably because of some of the comments he said in the past.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that. All right, let's jump into Talking Trophies. If you're new here, this is the Talking Trophies. If you're here for Spanian, we're a local Melbourne podcast.
Yeah.
But we're a platform which take the piss.
Yes.
And we have Divs and Davies. That are the people that subscribe.
Yes.
So if you're a Div or you're a Davy, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you. We love you. And let's jump straight into our segment.
We're going to go into how deep can it get? No Diddy. So first question coming up. What do I want less of in your life? What do you want less of? What can you do with less of in your life?
I could do with less free time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like when I'm occupied, it just keeps me going. I just don't like like lately I've been, because like I dropped a few things that I do normally.
Yeah.
Just because it was a bit too much to have, like too much on my plate. And I'm just like, there's a couple, I wake up like Saturday morning, like 9, I would get up like, 9 o'clock. And I just got nothing to do.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, bro, this is boring, bro.
Yeah.
And you just find like trying to kill time. Like I won't watch a show. I might go to the gym eventually.
Yeah.
But like in that time, I'm just like, bro, there's nothing to do. So I like I want less free time. I want to stay as occupied as possible because I feel like the free time just gonna kill me eventually. It's just gonna make me lazy, man. Just get me like watching shows and stuff.
I feel like I could do less of doing things at night. Like this. No.
Yeah. Staying out late, mate.
Nah, you know what it is? I feel like there's like so many days where it's like I'm just doing stuff at night.
Yeah.
Like just squeezing in time. And like I'm one of those people, if I haven't like caught up with people in a long time, I do it, I smack it all out in 1 week.
Yeah.
I just bank up all my nights and then I'm lacking sleep, I'm tired.
You know what's getting me too now, because I've been trying to sleep early lately.
Yeah.
But I got a because I have the Apple Watch, I got a sleep app.
Yeah.
And it's a gift and a curse at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it pushes me to sleep early, but at the same time it's like I only get like, it tells me how many hours of sleep I get. So it says to me like, oh, you only got like 5 hours of sleep. So with that time,
it almost puts in your mind.
Yeah, like I'm running, like I'll go to work and I'm like, oh damn, I only had 4.5 hours of sleep.
Because I've had days where I haven't had a long sleep, but I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
And then I went and pushed the day, and then I look back and I go, man, actually, like
You barely slept. Yeah. So with this app, it kills me because I'm like, fuck, I'm on 4 hours sleep. And I'm looking at my sleep debt. It tells you like your sleep debt because it calculates through the week. Brothers are on like 12, 15%. One time I hit 32% sleep debt. Because I was sleeping like 4 hours, 5 hours. I'm functional on 7 hours sleep. 7 hours.
Yeah, same. Even 6. Sorry.
Yeah, even 6, yeah.
Bro, the other night, I woke up, bro. I tripped out, bro. I thought I did my ACL, bro, in my sleep.
How?
Bro, I woke up, bro, my knee was just stuck, cuz, and I couldn't even move
was
it.
like in between like a...
Bro, I think I was lying down, all my weight on one leg, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And then I woke up, and my knee was just stuck.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't even move it. And I said, no way, bro. I did my ACL, bro. I was like, bro.
Bro, I think I might have asthma, bro. Because I'm looking at your asthma puff. And you're talking about when you were sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, you couldn't breathe?
Like, yeah, shorter breath. Did you get that? Because you got asthma.
Yeah, but not when I sleep. It's just it's depending on weather change. Like if I go from a cold environment outside, and then I go into a really warm room, I get asthmatic. Or vice versa, I go from a warm room, really cold outside, then back into a warm room.
No, because for me it's like I sleep and I'll wake up at night just short of breath. When it's cold, only when it's cold,
bro. Just breathe, bro.
I know, but you can't. I'm sleeping and I'm literally telling myself breathe, but I just don't breathe. But yeah, it's.
What do you mean breathe?
I know, bro.
Tell me to breathe.
I'm trying to breathe. Yeah. It doesn't work, man.
Yeah, bro. I have no cure for you, bro. I don't know, bro.
I was gonna get asthma.
Maybe you should get one, bro.
I don't know, man. My body. I need to get a blood test, bro. My body's falling apart lately, bro. I'm overdoing the gym, bro. Gotta get out of the gym, boys.
Are you back in the gym?
Oh, I am, but I'm lazy.
I got back in properly now.
Yeah, you were saying you were before.
I'm locked in.
How is it?
Good, bro. I'm sleeping better.
Yeah? Do you feel like you need more sleep when you go to the gym?
Yeah, bro, bad. Because you know what happens? I wake up sore as. Yeah. And I wish I had that bit longer. Not like it was gonna help or anything, but.
Because I get that. Like I deep sleep a lot when I'm going.
Because your body feels like it needs to rest. That's why. That's what it is. Like my body is crazy. It's like, it's literally, I feel it telling me you need to slow down and rest.
That's why I reckon it's better to go gym in the mornings than it is at night.
Like I did legs just before. Bro, I'm just now.
I'm overdue a leg session. I haven't done it like 2 weeks.
That's why I'm wearing these pants, bro.
Yeah, comfy, yeah?
Yeah.
But
in case you can't see, bro, I'm wearing Mario jammies.
Cause you got the comfy pajamas, yeah?
Bro, these are those $2.
Yeah.
From the market.
Damn, bro. Shout out to $2 markets.
Yeah, bro.
But what's the next one? Let's go to the next one.
The next one is. Oh wait, I didn't finish. So I didn't do my ACL. I didn't do my ACL in my sleep. I massaged it out.
So was it like a pins and needles?
Bro, it was just dead leg. All right, next one is, what is holding you back from living the life you want?
Money. I'd say money, man.
Money?
That's what it is, because money is what? If I have more money, I have more free time.
Yeah.
Because then I wouldn't have to go to work.
But
and I could do.
What's that? Do you need an EpiPen?
But,
this is EpiPen case.
Yeah. Mate, you have an allergic reaction from that Afghan food. But
just see him,
Yeah.
just see him in the background.
yeah. But yeah, man, I feel like money, man. If I had more money, but it's not like something that I chase. But like, if you think about it, if you had more money, you'd have more time because you'd spend less time at work and you'd probably end up doing something you love.
Yeah, but you'd always just want more money.
No, but if you said if you have, what did you say? What's the question? What is something you would want more of?
What is holding you back from living the life you want?
Money, because you need money to work.
Yeah.
So if I have money, it wouldn't hold me back, and I'd end up just doing whatever I want, like travel.
All right. But all right. In a sense of resource, like what do you like in your own capacity right now? Like, obviously, you just can't magically get more money, but like, what is holding you back from living the life you want right now?
Risk.
Yeah, that's proper.
Risk.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't take enough risks.
Yeah.
I should. I think this is a great time in my life where I should be taking risks and trying things I love. I feel like I do hold back, and I think a lot of people experience it too.
Yeah.
It's like you really want to do something. It's risk, you know. Like, this is a risk. Even doing a podcast, just like jumping on a weekly on a weekly basis, we jump on and talk smack and talk as
Pause.
what?
Jumping on a weekly
Bruh.
basis.
I hate this poor stuff, man. But
It's risky, yeah.
But yeah, like, it's just the risk, man. It's just, if I took more risks, I feel like I could remove the what if factor, like thoughts I have in my head. What if I try this? What if I do this? So I'm gonna try it eventually. I think I'm at the probably the last point in my life where I can take those risks.
Yeah.
But that's probably it.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'd say complexities. Just I wish I just simplified my life more. Not doing so much, even financially. It's just if I made things more simpler, I think I'd be more happy. I think I stress myself out just doing more stuff than necessary.
Bro, that's a trait I think our whole family have. Even the oldies have it.
Yeah.
You know what it is, because they're always doing the most. They do the most to satisfy people, and then they just barely find time for themselves.
Yeah.
I see that a lot in the oldies too.
Yeah.
Oh, let me add this quickly. Let me introduce this new segment, because this is I was doing this last week, and I'm like, oh, this is the funnest thing I've done. I was on my phone and I was on TikTok. I was on TikTok at like just before I was gonna go to bed. I'm just scrolling through my TikTok, and I found a live, and from that live, I've dug myself into a rabbit hole of watching these lives. It's the funniest thing you watch.
Oh, just watching people on live.
But this is a specific live. It's not in Australia.
Oh, okay.
So I'm watching lives of refugee camps.
Oh, bro,
I swear to God.
Bro, you're actually
So you're watching someone in a refugee camp, and they sit down, yeah?
they just starve.
And they have food in front of them. Like, they have bread and everything.
Yeah.
And pretty much there's people behind them, and every time you send in a gift, the guy goes, send 100 coins, send 100 coins. Whenever you send 100 coins, he gets a loaf of bread and he gives it to the family behind you. So it's the best way to give charity, even though the price on it is crazy, because 100 coins is $2. Come on, man. Mate, a loaf of bread in Syria shouldn't be $2.
Yeah.
It's 30 cents. And more than likely, we're probably feeding like the widows of ISIS soldiers and stuff that got killed, and they're just stuck in the refugee camps. And they're just standing behind you. And then the guy goes, brother, pray. And they just keep making like praise to you, praise. They praise you and thing, and they make like prayers for you in Arabic. And then you just send in 100 coins. The emoji pops up on the guy's face. He pops up in his face. He turns around, gives a loaf of bread to the family. It's the funniest thing. I'll put a clip of it right here.
Please طبطب please share 100 الله قد bless you my friend ونقول مشي نساء أطفال 100 الله قد bless you من الجنة ما شاء الله برادر ما شاء الله برادر ونقول مشي نساء أطفال يا رب يا الله يا رب يا جبار الخواطر يا رب كرمي وزع واحدة يا أحمد ثانك يو برادر الله قد bless you من الجنة ما شاء الله برادر ما شاء الله برادر.
Right, that's funny.
Screen record.
I need to see this.
But
actually.
you gotta watch it, guys. It's the funniest thing, and I was hooked. I just kept sending. So
They're from Syria?
I was in the Middle East somewhere. It was a refugee camp around there. Like, it'd probably be like Syria or Iraq or something. But literally, I was so obsessed with it. I just kept like going back, buying more coins, and I ended up spending like $50 just sending these, just so I can see their reaction.
Do you see the reaction of the family?
Bro, the family, they turn around and they just go
Let's
off with
leg
their
it.
loaf. They
Let's
got their
leg
loaf
it.
of bread for the week. So if you give them 100 coins, you give them a loaf of bread, and I think if it's 300 coins, they get like olive oil as well.
Fuck.
And then the more you give, the more they get. So I ended up doing it. The guy just kept turning around. He's like, "Hey, give him another one." And you see a guy turn around, hand it to a family. But yeah, it's the funniest thing ever, man. Shout out TikTok, man. It's doing things like you're giving charity, man. You're giving charity, but in an interactive way. You're taking
You're
the piss.
enjoying a bit.
You're taking the piss, and you can actually see your money. Like, you know, when you give, let's just say you give money to World Vision, you don't know if the stuff's going to the kid in Africa.
Yeah, no, it's going to admin.
You're literally going, it's not going. Instead of going to the admin, the guy's turning around and giving it.
I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what they're doing with the extra, $2.70.
The guy's probably
$1.70.
Yeah, that's probably his day's work.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Everything we've been talking about for the past half an hour. Now it comes to does it hit?
Does it hit? Does it hit? The best part of the show, if you're trying to lose weight, skip past this. If you're trying to gain some, watch this, because you're about to get switched on to the most unique cuisine. We have something different. This is
We've been talking about how I've been wanting to go to Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. So we thought we'll bring Afghanistan to us.
Yeah.
Minus the bombings.
Yeah. we got Afghan kebab in Carlton. So what we ordered was a mixed kebab combo. So that's rice with the 3 different meats.
And if we're not happy, or if we're happy with it, we're giving him a call, right?
If they're open, yeah, we'll give them a call. Because I think this one is an actual restaurant, so we can actually give them a call. And we also got a kebab sandwich deal. So we got rice, we got some chips, we got a bit of Afghan kebab with the Afghan bread and a bit of the meat. So let's see how this goes. Let's go. What do you guys want to try out first? Let's start off with the chips.
The chips are standard.
Look, Afghans are not known for their chips, but they gave us some chips. So let's see if these Afghanis know how to make chips.
Is it just me, or does every kebab joint have the same tasting chips? The same. They put chicken salt. And the same chips everywhere, universally.
I think after doing Does It Hit, for anyone that's new here, Does It Hit, we judge food based on delivery. So we actually get food on Uber Eats and we judge based on delivery. And one thing I've learned over the few weeks we've been doing it, chips doesn't travel well.
It doesn't.
In comparison to other foods, I think, you know why? All the other food is wrapped up in aluminium foil, whereas the chips is just in like that little
Also,
box.
I reckon the guy does like 3 drop-offs before he gets to us.
Yeah, so by the time it gets to us, it's just dry as hell. I'll give those chips a 2 out of 10. I'll give it a 3 out of 10.
Oh yeah,
at
I'll say
best.
3.
Yeah,
It's just standard.
standard chips.
Not
standard
terrible.
looking. Yeah,
Not good.
we got the mixed.
By the way, we're not professional food tasters, but we act like it.
Ooh, which
Got
one looks
some
good?
lamb.
The lamb?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna give the lamb a go. Have a look at that. That looks like a juicy lamb.
That meat in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's dry, cuz. But it tastes good. I reckon if it was
It tastes good. It tastes good, but hey, look. I don't know. I feel like the more.
I feel like I need a bit of rice with it or something.
Yeah. But I feel like, no, to be honest, meat is something you can judge based on its own. Like,
Yeah.
it's a good chew.
Pause.
Bro, you can't find any... When you're eating meat... Oh my God, bro. When you're judging meat, you can't find the words for it. Like, everything's paused when it comes to just judging the taste of meat, bro.
Yeah.
So what am I going to say? What do I say then when I was... Oh my God, bro. I just keep getting caught lacking, bro. When
When the food's in your mouth.
Oh my God, bro.
When
Listen,
the dead
let's go ahead.
dead animal's in your mouth.
No homo. We're gonna just say how it is. When you're chewing on the meat
Yeah.
and it felt dry at the start, but the more you chew on it, you start getting the flavors. I feel like it was
You get
marinated.
used to it a bit.
Yeah, it was marinated well. I'd say that it
Yeah.
was nice. I enjoyed it. I think it was
Alright. Chicken?
Let's go with the chicken. Have a look at that color. I love the color of Afghan chicken. Like, it's such a nice color.
That's better. Oh, did we give the lamb a rating?
I think overall, would you give them all?
Okay, the
Because
meat.
it's all a part of the combo. So mixed meat, I think combo. That was nice. And then you got this is the shish, right?
Yeah.
This is the shish. So it's they cook on the skewers, yeah? Let's try that.
Solid. Try with the
I'm gonna
rice.
try with the rice.
Yeah. All right, you go first. Bro, you did that so weird, bro. You could have just mixed it with your rice. Good? Does it hit?
That hits. I just feel like you're right. The rice does complement the food. It complements it a lot. I don't know. I enjoyed that. I feel like it was a thing. It was enjoyable. How's that with the meat? It balances it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that saves it right there. That rice came clutch for the meat.
I'm gonna try the rice with the chicken as well.
That's good.
Bro, I'm giving that an 8 out of 10.
No way.
More?
No, I'll give it. I'll say that's a strong 7 out of 10.
7.
I'll give it a 7. You know what it is, bro? Bro, I had Afghan food the other day.
Was it better?
That slapped. But hey, if we got the palau,
Yeah.
the rice, the carrot, the sultanas, bro.
I don't know, man. I feel like that was a... Because these Afghanis know what they're doing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I realize, man? It's the countries with the oppression that make the best food.
Yeah.
You gotta... I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like... Democracy is not giving you this kind of food.
Yeah.
You're not getting this kind of food when you're going every 4 years to elect the new officially.
Cooking it while that fear of like, am I gonna get bombed right now? That's the type of food I want. I want that, like, I don't know if
Your
I
life's
can
on the line.
I don't know if I can feed my family tomorrow type of cooking.
Like this is like
Bro.
this is proper. This is unbelievable. Let's go with the kebab. They have a kebab.
Your one looks better than mine, bro.
It is unorthodox. Mine's like the middle thing. It is. I've never had a Afghan kebab, but it is the bread. So this is they use the shish meat and they put it inside instead of using it like the orthodox style of like Turkish kebab meat.
Yeah.
This is like a shish kebab. So we'll give this a go. Afghanis have great bread.
Yeah.
It's such a good savory bread. Because you can have it with like all the meats. You can have it with like just on the side when you're having a bit of rice. That is a solid kebab. And what I love is they actually added like, I don't know.
The salad's good in it.
There's a good salad. It's an actual salad. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not
just lettuce, tomato, onion.
Yeah. That's good. And the sauce is a good balance too.
Yeah, it is.
I'll give that.
I'd give that an 8.
Yeah? 8 out of 10?
I'll give that an 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Shout out to Kebab Carlton, Afghan Kebab Carlton. That's a solid kebab. It's light. It's not too heavy. I feel like if I have this, I won't feel like crap the next day. Yeah. Sometimes when you eat a kebab or an HSP,
dirty. You feel a dirty kebab, as they would say.
Yeah. This is like the next day you're straight.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
So shout out to Afghan Kebab Carlton.
Shout
out Afghani people too, man. You guys make some good food, bro.
I told you. I want to go to Afghanistan. We have to go.
We got to do that.
Should I give him a call?
Yeah, let's give him a call. Call him on private. So they don't call you back. Hello, brother. Overall, what would you? Before we tell him, what would you give him?
Overall, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Afghan Kebab Carlton. Yeah, give him a call. See what they say.
Oh, what is that? What you're giving him to? Brother, I just ate your food and it was amazing.
Sorry?
I just had your food and it was amazing. 7 out of 10, brother.
So which one did you have, brother?
I had the kebab, and then I had the rice with the shish,
mixed shish.
the mixed shish.
All right, yeah.
Brother, you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you. Have you ordered on Uber?
Yes.
All right.
Brother, the chips doesn't travel well. The chips wasn't the best, but the rest of the food was great.
It was great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Ordered under Fatima or Ryan?
From Ryan.
Ryan, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you,
It
brother.
was amazing, brother. Thank you,
brother.
Inshallah, see you in the shop.
Okay, one
One
day.
time we'll come there, we'll relax, we'll have chai with you.
All right, brother.
All right.
Thanks very much.
Take care,
Alright.
brother.
Lovely evening.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Hey, that was the first time someone picked up. That was the actual shop we ordered from.
We could actually call him.
It wasn't an Uber Eats
Ah, you
sweat
smacked
shop.
down that kebab.
Yeah, I smashed
You
it
talk.
down.
You talk.
It wasn't an Uber Eats sweatshop. Like sometimes you just get like you can only order. There's no actual store. They just make the shop. So this was an actual restaurant, Afghan kebab. Even we spoke to the guy. He sounded like a great guy. Had some I don't know. And I think you know what's good. He actually said, "Hey, thanks for giving me." Like he appreciated the call. You could tell. He said, "Inshallah, come in one day." Yeah, inshallah. He said, "Inshallah, come to the shop one day." So you know what? One day we're gonna come. I'm gonna tell him we're the one that called you. But yeah, Afghan kebab was nice, man. Great food. The service was great as well. And I told the guy straight up, I said the chips was dry. It didn't travel well. He took it on the chin, and I think hopefully they make better chips. But shout out Afghan Kebab Carlton. We give you guys a 7 out of 10. So 2 weeks, that's back to back of 2 decent meals. Last week we got the burgers, and this week we got the kebabs, man. So those burgers were good. And the burgers were good. So shout out to that, man. Hope you guys enjoyed Does It Hit for this week. And if you guys got any spots, let us know.
All right, we talked about Spanian before.
Yeah.
We talked about junkies. Is there a junkie plague in Melbourne?
The guy was speaking about it in the episode and said how he was saying the city is bad.
I heard it's getting real bad down the CBD. You were saying before. Like down,
definitely, yeah. People
down the
were just screaming at nothing, you know what I mean?
really.
Yeah. Is there a junkie plague in Melbourne? Do we reckon?
I think so. There's a new generation of junkies coming up. That's what it is. There's the up and coming youth academy. Like, you know how there's like football teams and they have youth academies? Junkies have youth academies.
Oh, yeah.
Junkies have youth academies and then they get promoted to the
Like
senior
back in the
team.
day, you see him in VFL. Oh, no. What's that? Oz kick.
You see,
You know when you go to AFL games, you see the little
Cup.
kids.
No, you see him at... Oh, yeah, that's 2 year thing. TAB Cup.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Calder Cannons,
Yeah.
Western Jets. So that's the... You know what that is? That's like the smoking the weed.
They've upgraded.
Yeah, yes. That's like smoking weed, you know,
Yeah.
capital thing. And then you get promoted to like the VFL.
Yeah,
So the VFL of junkies is like you're having a bit of coke, you're having a bit of pills,
Yeah.
you're mixing things up.
Yeah.
And then the AFL is the heroin in the
Heroin in
ice.
the ice.
Yeah.
That's like when you make it to the AFL in that level, it's like I'm screaming at the window on the train.
Yeah. That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's become like the city's become like it's crazy, man. I haven't seen this much before.
True.
I think the city's
But I'm not sure if it's just because I'm older now. I see it more. Like, but when I was younger, I just wasn't like negligent to it.
Nah, man. I'm very desensitized to junkies.
Yeah.
But I can notice them. You know, I'm like I'm not desensitized. Like I see them as a part of society. Like it's just a part of it. Mate, they're doing their good part of work, keeping us entertained on the street.
I don't see color.
Yeah, I don't see junkies. I don't discriminate.
We're
what
all
drugs you take.
junkies.
Yeah, we're all junkies. I just don't discriminate what drugs you take.
Yeah.
But the city now, like you go around, I don't know, maybe because like the city's full. Like nowadays, the city's all Asians.
Yeah.
The Asians have taken over the city. Like they have shops everywhere. They're kicking there.
Yeah.
You go to the city, you kick back. Asians are cool, and I love Asians because they mind their own business.
I'd say homelessness, like junkies and homelessness, has gotten out to the suburbs more.
Yeah,
I'd say it used to be in the city. You'd rarely see it in the suburbs. But I feel like now in the suburbs, I'm seeing it a lot more.
yeah.
Bro, next time, my local IGA has outside it 5 people that sleep there.
Oh no way! It's like that,
Bro, in Laylaw, bro.
man. I didn't know. You know what I think it was? It was when the government got rid of Zone 2 and just made everything Zone 1. Mate, with the same market ticket, you can travel all the way to Laylaw now.
I think it's like that's their vacation.
Yeah. Man, where we going this week?
Susan, we're going to Laylaw.
Yeah. City's been a bit hectic. Gotta move out. But the city...
We're moving outside the IGA.
Do you think... I think maybe I notice them more now because there's more like.
I notice them more now because I moved out of Reservoir. So I used to see them all the time in Reservoir. So now when I see it, it's more like a...
It stands out.
Yeah, it's like a celebrity.
But the thing I like about Australia, it's not as junkies aren't as harmful in Australia. They're not harmful.
No.
They're very to themselves. They're all characters too. You get great characters.
Their main character.
Yeah.
Their main
They're
character.
movie stars, man. I'm telling you.
Like I've seen one having a full-blown conversation with himself.
Yeah. Oh. The conversation.
But like almost like he's looking at someone, but he's sitting on a park bench. He's like talking to someone, and you'd think there's someone else sitting on the chair with him.
You know what that thought is, yeah? So when you get too smashed, like on drugs, everyone has their inner thought, like their inner consciousness, yeah?
They start talking to it.
Yeah, and that's giving you thoughts, to think and ideas. This guy's like, man, who's this bloke talking to me?
Yeah.
And then you end up just having a convo with him.
But you know what's
don't get tempted by it. Guys, if your brain's telling you something, don't listen to it.
Bro, I don't know what this thing is, but I'm not sure you noticed it. Have you noticed when junkies look at young girls, they always say the word slut? They do, bro. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, they froth that way.
Bro,
Yeah.
I've noticed that, like, because they're inner thought.
Yeah.
So, like, bro, I saw it the other day, bro. They're walking past, and then, like, obviously they try to get attention or whatever, and if no one gives them the attention, sluts. So bad, bro. It's so bad. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, nah.
So bad.
Come on, mate. You guys got to look after your women, bro.
After the women, mate.
But
They're the Daves.
You know what it is? Australia, you know when you see other countries, yeah? Like Philippines, they just take out everyone on drug dealers.
Oh,
They kill drug dealers.
Chuck them on the line,
El
bro.
Salvador.
Firing range.
El Salvador, where they like lock up all the drug dealers, anyone with a tat of a gang affiliated thing. What can you do here besides like, unless you put everyone on just the needle?
Well,
like besides that,
you know, in Queensland they got really harsh gang laws, right?
No, but what do you do to deal with
like for example, like in Queensland, bikies can be arrested by just being in a group. They can actually if they like have previous gang affiliations, they can get charged. Like they can get done for that. Like it's actually a law that they can't journey. Even like like if you're on a motorbike, I think you can't ride with more than one person. The second it's more than one person, bikies.
Oh, okay.
And they have laws in place for that.
But what about I'm talking about like don't worry about the drug dealers. That's them. What about dealing with...
No open conversations with yourself in public.
Yes.
Yeah. If you get caught having a convo with yourself, if you're locked up.
If you're talking to yourself, you're doing time. Minimum is 6 months. We're getting you off whatever you're on, brother.
What do you mean I was talking to someone? You're talking to yourself, mate. Yeah, shut up and get in the cell.
Hey, shout out to the junkies. Stay safe out there, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about the Vitaly.
Oh, yes. That's nice. I feel like the whole catch a predator thing's coming back again. Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people did grow up watching it.
Because, all right, we're going to talk about Vitaly, but you know who's the GOAT of this? Not Chris. Chris Hansen's the GOAT, actually.
Yeah.
Have you seen Skeeter Jean?
Is he the one? Which one's the one we watched where the guy was like, he reversed into the car? He reversed his car into like the pole and he was screaming. Remember we did a reaction video to this.
Oh, I think that's Skeeter Jean, the guy with the light skinned guy with the glasses, and the beard.
I think so. I'm not too sure. Yeah,
bro, he has the most goated line. So after he catches a predator, he goes, "You just got skeeted in 4K."
Yeah,
he goes, "You just got skeeted in 4K, bro." That's his line.
Does he still do it?
Yeah, bro. This guy's all the time. He used to do it with Gideon. He's like, he'd go and catch, and like sometimes he'll go in the house and the whole crew inside the house will be dressed up. So like he'll come out in a Batman uniform or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One time
was he with Vitaly? Has he done any videos?
No, he hasn't. But I reckon he will one day.
Okay.
He's like, you have to do it with him.
Yeah.
You know what they were saying? Because have you seen? We were talking about Spanian before.
Yeah.
You see how Spanian got a kick deal?
Yeah.
They were saying that Spanian and Vitaly should do a video on catching predators.
Oh,
is that not a go-to duo?
Imagine a predator just turning the corner and just seeing Spanian. Crack.
That's Oj.
Let's talk about
Vitaly catching predators.
Okay,
live streaming it.
How long has he been doing it? I've seen it like the last.
It's a couple months.
Okay,
I think it's a couple months now.
But it's become big now.
Huge.
Yeah.
Even Bradley Martin.
Yeah, he had Bradley Martin. I saw that he had Bradley Martin, and that's when they called the Hollywood Writer.
Yes.
So there's that. Okay, they can't really do much with them. I see they don't lock them up.
The hard part is that you actually can't lock up people for those type of things if they're just having a conversation, or for example,
can't you do like citizens arrest?
So the only time, so for example, like the one Skeeter Gene I was telling you about, they actually can't arrest them because sometimes they get a decoy. So they set them up on a dating app. They start texting the person. They arrange the meetup. That's how Vitaly gets to catch them in public. So the only time someone can get arrested by a decoy is if the decoy is a police officer. It's done by the police.
Okay.
If the decoy isn't the police, they legally can't arrest them.
So a lot of the times they just let them go.
It's more of a scare. Like,
don't do this
I hope
again.
you learnt your lesson. Don't do it again. You're live around the world. You're gone global now. Like, and that's what they do.
I think it's a good thing too.
Yeah.
Because it gets people on just tiptoeing now. They're just on their toes. They're like,
yeah.
Can't get caught now. You know, I can't be doing this stuff.
Bro.
And just like they're not inclined.
Sooner or later, bro, they'll probably get bashed or something.
Yeah. But when I remember when they did the video, and just Vitaly popped up behind the teddy bear.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
There's one he just popped up, and apparently he was sitting there for 2 hours. I'm like, bro, this guy's dedicated, man.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say that you were doing when you were 15?
Hello?
What is that?
I like this stuff. I like this kind of content, man. But it's just like,
Well, because Vitaly died down.
you always have
Do you remember his videos back in the day?
Yeah, Vitaly was big, but apparently he was faking those pranks. But
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people were.
you know what it is with content. Even us, you have to reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
Here and there.
If you did the same thing the whole time,
People get over it, man. It's too much, bro. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? So we might bring back a word on the street, guys.
Power sweeping.
Yes.
Um.
Or catch a predator.
Oh, should we do a catch a predator?
Yeah, well, there'd be heaps around here.
Nah, Sunbury. Hey. Hey, Sunbury. Because remember what Catman said in the
Let's go
episode?
down the Ascot Vale.
Yeah, Sunbury goes. What did Catman say? He goes, Sunbury mate,
Has number one ranked.
Sunbury's number one for sex offenders. We're number one in everything, but Sunbury beat us.
We'll have to set up a decoy on a dating app.
Yeah, we just get. Yeah, we'll do something.
You can be the decoy, cuz.
Yeah,
You don't want to be on the
Jump on,
camera,
like,
bro.
Grindr or something.
You don't want to be on the camera. You have to be the decoys.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually really. You know what's funny? So Vitaly doesn't do it, but bro, so Skeeter Gene, he reads the dialogue back to him, bro. And you know what's crazy? A lot of these sex offenders have a thing where they have this obsession with being referenced as daddy.
Daddy, chill.
Bro, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like
It's a dominant thing, but most
No,
of
but
them,
you know
when
what
they
it is?
come,
No. Bro, you read the dialogue out of everyone, bro. It sounds like the same guy, cuz.
No, but
Every predator sounds the same, bro.
But I'm saying every time you catch them, but they're not they're not dominant people. They're like nerds. They're like
Yeah.
misfits and they look out of place. And you know what I mean? Like, so probably they do want that authority. That's why they say, "Call me daddy, call me daddy, baby."
This guy's sick, bro. Why are you imagining it, bro?
We should do a catch a predator.
So Sunbury, we'll do it in Sunbury.
Yeah,
We'll set up a decoy,
yeah.
and then let's hire some dwarf people. Let's expose them.
To what?
Expose them.
Why don't we just have them like? We have them like hiding, like you know how Vitaly was like behind the teddy bear, or whatever.
Yeah.
We just have them as props, like they'd be pretending to be props around their room, and then the guy comes in, and then after like they try to talk, whatever, everyone just comes in.
Well, we just bash him in onesies. We'll all just chuck on onesies, bro.
But I reckon, do you reckon Australia's is not we have different populations, but
There's a market for it here.
You reckon
No one's
there
doing
is?
it. Who's going to catch a predator here?
No, but yeah, you're right. Actually, no one does that. It's not big here.
Let's do it, and let's bait other influencers in Melbourne.
Oh, that'd be a sitch. That'd be a sitch. But you know what's good?
We'll
You know
bait 'em.
the Hollywood one. Having the writer, you know, people having a field day with
huge.
that. They were having a field day. Conspiracy theories and
That's
stuff.
huge. And the directors are notorious for that. The Hollywood writers.
Especially I heard in Nickelodeon as well. They were notorious for that.
Well, like what? He was on a date with a 15-year-old girl, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy.
They pretended to be a thing, yeah, man. And he was there, and he's like, "What are you doing?" "Nah, I'm just hanging out."
Yeah.
I just think I think it's crazy, man. I think I like it. I like what they do.
Yeah.
I just think they gotta find the loophole.
The only issue is
to make
you
it.
can't charge. There
That's
needs
what
to be a
I'm
way
saying.
to charge him.
They have to fight. Yeah, so something can happen. Like there's a
Yeah.
consequence for it or something like that. But besides that, man, Vitaly's doing his thing, bro. He's back. And did he lose his kick deal or something? Or his
I
kick
don't
deal was
know.
under threat. I saw something.
From it?
Yeah. Oh, like
Probably.
something. Yeah.
Probably.
He lost it. Yeah.
Oh, he lost it.
Because didn't someone like take their own life that was in the video or something? I don't know. I think that was a rumor.
Oh, they took their life from
I heard it's a rumor, but I don't think it's true. You know how it is, bro. When you
Okay.
get caught up in the
Air
internet.
raid.
Hey, let's talk about the Jubilee.
Oh, okay. Fat men versus fit men.
Yeah. You want to introduce it or I'll do it?
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay. So pretty much Jubilee is a channel. They do like videos where it's like they get people with different opinions on any topic. So this topic that we're talking about now is fat men versus fit men. Yeah. So what they did was they got people that are overweight, and they're content creators that are overweight, and then they got like content creators that are fit.
Yeah.
So-called fit, and they do like training videos and stuff like that.
And they dish out questions and they see where do you stand.
Yes.
Do you highly agree or highly disagree?
Yeah. Oh, no, this one wasn't highly agreed. This one was they'll say something, and if you agree, you come and sit down.
Oh, okay.
It was that one.
Yeah.
So this one caused a lot of controversy because someone popped into that episode, and they're very controversial. It's Myron from Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That guy jumped on, and he was just talking out of place. He was saying a lot of things. He was pissing people off.
Yeah.
He was
As he
disagreeing.
does.
As he does. He was just pissing people off. Even one of the guys that was on it, he actually said, "Hey, I'm not even going to share this video because of what this guy was saying on the thing." This guy was out here saying like, "Yo, if I was president, I'd chuck fat people in a concentration camp."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was saying some just crazy stuff. And bro, the guy has this idea like if you're depressed, I feel like he copy paste. He gets like Andrew Tate, but like he's just like Andrew Tate's logical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
In comparison to this guy,
I think sometimes he just wants to say it for the shock factor.
he loves that.
He loves the shock factor.
And that's what it is, man. And I was thinking, I was like, yo, firstly, what I love about Jubilee is it's a great channel because look, this is what our society nowadays don't like listening to different opinions.
Yeah, and it forces them all in the same room. And if you're on one side, you actually are forced to listen to the other side.
Yes.
Now.
And everyone has to listen to whoever. Like, if I speak, you have to listen to me
Yeah.
speak. If you speak, I listen to you speak. And even if we completely disagree on the topic, we speak. And the guy was going at it. There was a couple people that were going at it with Myron, and even the people in the fitness community were like, hey, like, hey, what you're saying was too far. What you're saying was wrong.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, I can't remember his name. I think his name was Eric. He's a bodybuilder. He was so positive, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, listen, man, I get it. It's a challenge. You know, weight loss is a challenge.
Some of the benefits of it.
And he's like, look, there is health benefits and whatever. At the end of the day, people need to have that conversation.
And it's true. Yeah.
Myron, hey, look, I'm not going to say some of the things he said was right.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got to look after your health.
Yeah.
You know, and consuming food that's bad for you will impact you mentally and physically. He said that right. Just how he said it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Just how he said it was just like, come on, bro.
He talks like the Xbox chat.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's this perfect figure.
Yeah.
And everyone's better than, and he's better than everyone. And it's like, no, you got to listen because people live different lives. People have different experiences than you.
Yeah.
There was a guy saying I was depressed. He's like, nah, man, you ain't depressed. You weak. I was just like, what the?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
The guy's just,
And there's people, to be honest, there's a lot of people that like love this fresh and fit stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I get it, but
it's toxic though.
It is.
It's toxic to put that in your mind. What you take in, bro, is what you're going to come out with. So it's like the more you take in all this type of ideologies and worldviews, it's going to become your worldview. And then people around you are going to be affected by it.
Yeah. And look, I love the self-development, but it's the arrogance that comes with it.
Yeah.
They give you this add-on feature, which they don't tell you about, which is the arrogance you get.
Yeah.
And that's not what life's about, man. If you're fit, you want to be telling people that are, you know, for example, not fit or they're not struggling with weight.
This is how you can benefit your life.
Yeah.
This is how you can benefit your health.
Being healthy doesn't mean you have to have a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Just getting to an ideal weight that you're happy with, that's all it is.
Yeah.
No one's saying, oh, you got to be super ripped with super muscles.
Yeah.
You got to have that conversation. And people that are overweight, end of the day, it's fact. If you're extremely overweight, when you're not able to do any activities, you're not able to walk simply, and you're causing so much strain on yourself, maybe it's time to reflect on that as well. And have that conversation saying, hey, listen, am I really happy?
And if you're younger, for guys, more so like, you got to ask yourself, when I have kids, do I want to be able to kick the footy with them? Do I want to be able to take them to the basketball court? Do I want to be able to play soccer with them? Will I have the energy even to wake up, do my job, and still have energy left over to invest into their life?
100%.
Thing is, if you're overweight, it's like you're actually gonna be fatigued. You're gonna be tired. Your sleeping's even bad. One thing I found, even started going gym again, bro. My sleeping just felt better. Just feel better.
Because you're just knackered after you hit the weights and you just start hitting Z's in your sleep, bro.
But I find when I do a lot of cardio, my sleeping, I don't like, my breathing's fine when I sleep. I breathe good. Yeah. And one thing I stop doing when I lose weight, I don't snore.
Oh, no way.
I'm a snorer. But if I lose weight, I don't snore. Don't snore at all.
Oh. Mate, you got to jump on keto, mate. You'd be as quiet as a mouse. But but what I was gonna say was people do have to have that conversation with themselves. We there was one thing that we're talking about, body positivity. Body positivity, it has been a bit diluted, and with a lot of other stuff, like you can't be 170 kilos unable to walk and say this is not body positivity. Body positivity is in the word, yo. You gotta have a good, like, your body's got to be positive. You want to be making sure that you don't cop the big C, you don't cop the diabetes, the arthritis, the high blood pressure, and all of that. And it's by looking after yourself, And there's one thing this guy did when I spoke about it with the depression. Brother, some people, I'll be honest with you, when they're doing it hard, what do? They eat a lot. Sure. When you're doing it hard, they eat a lot. Yeah. And some people, for example, I've seen people, they've experienced depression and they came back and they've gained a lot of weight. Yeah. Like, it's crazy.
What happens is the self-reward system. So your body, because you can't handle what you're going through, it goes from like, not, I'm eating this because I'm hungry. I'm eating this because I've earned this. I need this. I deserve this. I want this for myself to make myself happy. Yeah. So it becomes like that whole reward thing. I'm doing this, so like I've earned it, or like I deserve it.
Well, when you're depressed and eating,
even depressed and eating, it's that whole thing of like, I deserve this. Like it's that whole thing of like
comfort eating.
Yeah, comfort eating. It's a whole thing of like, you've changed. Your mindset goes from like, not that you're hungry, but that like, this is what's gonna make you happy.
Guys, I've been copying comfort eating the last 2 weeks, guys. I think I'm depressed because guys, I've been just like kicking it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go order some food. Yeah, for no reason.
And that's gluttony.
And as I'm eating it, I'm just like, you're a pathetic bastard.
Yeah.
I say Bismillah before I eat, but then once I start having 3 bites in, I'm like, you're a pathetic bastard. Sitting here watching this movie.
Yeah, I've had a long day at work. Go home, order myself some food.
Yeah.
Smack it down.
What do you say to you? Do you
bro? Then after I eat it, go, why did I do that?
Damn, you seem like a why did I do? You don't actually insult yourself. Me, I sit there absolutely thrashing myself. Like, I'm eating, I'm like, you fat dog. And then when you have food,
you start sounding like Myron to yourself.
Yeah. I feel like Myron to myself. You know when you have like really oily food and you have a soft drink. And for me, like, I get this weird, like, it just feels clogged up, like my body just trying to push the food down. And it just feels a bit funny inside. I'm like, look at you, piece of crap. Look what you're doing to your body. And I just feel so bad.
That's why you're depressed, bro.
And that's why I'm depressed. But look, you know what? That's why I barely comfort eat, because I know I'm going to go through that. So I try to avoid comfort eating. But I'm going to have a cake after this episode, because that Afghan food was good.
Yeah, it was. They hit.
Hey, you reckon we should wrap it up there?
Yeah, this weekend we can, yeah.
Yeah, we don't got...
That's it. That's pretty much it.
Nothing really, man. Hey, if you're new here, make sure you guys do hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys, if you're listening on the audio platform, hit the follow button. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night, wherever you're listening from. Stay humble, faith.